What up, dog?
What happening, everybody? Welcome to first official episode of Tell Me I'm the Greatest podcast. And here we are with Travis Bagent himself.
Travis Bagent, why would you do a podcast when you are 47 years old?
God damn.
Why would you do that? Because I am going to make the most amazing comeback you have ever seen in your life. I am going to come back 2 years, make $1 million. That is the goal. Most people would go after major championships.
Not this guy.
Not this guy. I've already have all the major championships.
That's crazy. So now you just want to become second.
I'm going to
You want to
become
become now. You just want to become second biggest
no,
paid arm wrestler in the world
no,
after
no.
the
I want to be
malaria.
the money leader. It's going to take me 1 year in order to have 1 year that I make more money than No Limits Devin Larrett.
You'll have to
And
change your
I
name from the.
calculated it that I make $500,000 in the next year, and 1.5 the year after that will eclipse him because I have inside information that he made 1.22 last year.
So you'll have to change your name from the Money Beast to No Limits to the Money.
The Money Beast. I am going after that, and that means I got to put on a show. So I happen to be sore today than I have been sore since I woke up at BWI Airport at 6 a.m. in the morning after pulling Richard Luckey's and those guys out in California when I said, stand up, Rich, stand up, Rich. Proceeded, that was about 6 p.m., was me yelling at him about standing up.
Okay.
I was on the red eye, and it was a late red eye, 12:59 out of LAX. So we proceeded, me and a couple of the Russian team, even though it was all chicks, proceeded out to dinner, drinks on the Beast. All of a sudden, wake up in a slumber at 11 o'clock, have to get to the airport immediately, hammered, get in my seat, put my arms around me, ask the person next to me to buckle the seatbelt. I'm almost in a straitjacket in the middle aisle. And I kind of fall asleep, woke up a little slobbery, gathered myself, looked around at everybody. They looked at me weird, which means I must have been snoring or whatever. And then I realized when I tried to get up that, oh my goodness, my body is broke, like inside.
You settled in there for a couple of minutes.
Oh, I let the lactic acid build up or whatever you call it. I don't know what it was, but the pain. So I woke up this morning thinking I was going to have some sore lat and back and some tricep muscles just by doing the 13 sets of 5 that was kind of turned into 8 sets of 5 and 6 more sets of 2s and 3s and whatever I could get done. Just the whole shoulder press, pull up and dip, right? Ain't no reason to change nothing. Ain't nothing broke. Don't change it. Man, my stomach is fucked up today. Not my lat, not my shoulders. It's my stomach from those fucking pull-ups and was fighting.
Your legs are trying to curl up a little bit over there, right? Trying to get that. Do you balance it out with any lower back stuff?
Excuse me?
You do any lower back, motherfucker?
No, lower
Come
back.
on, man. That's how you got the hernia.
Really?
You disbalance of stuff, yeah.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Well,
come on, you got the Rogue sponsor. Rogue does the best reverse hyper machine, right? It's the
My
one that
stomach,
the Rogue does the thing where they have the thing you lay on and your legs attached to the weight where you swing the weight up.
yeah, I know that.
Rogue has that awesome thing. Yeah.
My obliques are on fire. Oh man. But you know what's funny is I realized that a lot of times I don't even know how strong I was back in the day, but I was so sore and bound up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know what I mean? That I was like, oh my God, I can't beat, no one can beat me. I'm the strongest man in the world. When if I just go to chiropractor, it'd be like right back to loosey goosey. But right now, I feel like I could just kill people. Plus, I done broke out the 60-pound dumbbell. Come on, bro. When you start toying with a 60-pound dumbbell like it's a 15-pound piece of, like it's one of them 8-pound things, pink ones that the girls are using in the yoga class.
Right. Look for Pilates thing.
They're balling.
Hey, speaking of the liftings and how 60 pounds feels easy, have you gotten to see my post where I asked people for hammer curl lifts?
Yeah, I even thought
Did,
about it too.
did you watch
Yeah.
some?
Yeah, I grabbed a 100-pound dumbbell and I couldn't even shoulder shrug it to get it over there to attempt to do a hammer curl the other day.
Did you watch any videos that people post?
No, did somebody get a good one?
No, no, I don't think I've yet to see like a curl. Yeah, it's mostly people.
Swinging, got a little kettlebell swing to it.
No, dude, I feel so. This is where it kind of messes with me. People make it now professionally to where it looks like a hammer curl, but it's not. But there's no swing to it. So, and I feel like the best way to put it, and this is where like messing me up. I feel like I need to talk to you because like
don't tell me they go thumb to tip and tell you it's a curl.
No. So I feel like it's you get a little bit of a, you're straight, right? So you'll get a little bit of a curl, you get the movement, but then it's not a curl here. They bring it up close. Like, see, it looks like I'm doing this, but there's not like I'm not curling. I'm just bringing the weight up like with my calf and the shoulder.
Listen, I see the guys got the dumbbells.
It's like a high row almost.
I see the guys here and they take their thumbs with the dumbbells and they go right to their tip. And I'm like, motherfucker. And then they go reverse. And I'm like, yo, that ain't no curl, motherfucker. You doing an upright row. Yeah. I'm going to show you one where I'm like, boom. That's what you want. You got to have your elbow away from your body at the top. And the weight sitting on it.
So I'm trying to like phrase it, how to make them do it properly, right? And I guess you're right. You put your elbow up front, right? So to drive the dumbbell away from you.
The elbow can start parallel. It can never go behind you, and it has to end up in front of you. That's it. There's the standard, bro.
I appreciate it, Terry. That's why I brought it up.
And for me, I could kill you if you let me lean forward and then straighten up. Yeah.
Well, and I have a guy who like sent me the original of him like leaning forward, like, hey man, my shape looks better than everybody's. Yeah, because you're leaning and it looks like you're not doing a row, but you're still rowing it.
Yeah. Which it is 100-pound nice hammer curl is real. Now, I used to have a 100-pound dumbbell at the strip club where I bounced.
Okay.
And I had it right in the corner, right? And I had my man was a power lifter, was the manager there, right? My dude's named Jeff, right? Jeff Hickerson. So Jeff rolls in looking like the motherfucking meanest fucking manager, strip club manager ever. He's like, how you doing? And I could tell this motherfucker's a man's man, right? Like, he gonna want me to take out the trash, stand at attention, all this shit, right? So, of course, I already noticed it. So I start on my P's and Q's. But as we got going, that motherfucker glanced over one day and I was doing that 100-pound dumbbell. And listen, this was when I was whacking motherfuckers, right? So I was just using this to supplement 3 days a week training because I'd be there for like 7 hours. So I'd do 100 curls each arm, just a couple at a time. Well, I got to where I could just manhandle this 100-pound dumbbell. Just sit down on the chair, put the inside of my elbow inside the inside of my leg, and then just all the way up. And then go down so slow if you looked at me wrong, you thought that motherfucker was a 45-pound dumbbell. And then people would try to come over and do it. No one could touch it. But that dude came over there and he saw that. He said, let me tell you something, young man. You are weird strong motherfucker. And I said, I know. Because I'm not even a weird strong dude, but I'm beating weird strong guys because of things like, dude, that 100-pound dumbbell, you tell me a motherfucker that does it beautifully, and I understand you got to wrist curl a little bit to maintain some safety, right? I'm with it, but I'm talking about I was doing it at such an ease. Like there was an 85-pound dumbbell at that the WAL. The first year we did all the WL stuff at the Supercross events.
Okay.
And then motherfucker had a sliding thing on it, right? Well, if you didn't grab this thing correctly, you had no chance.
Okay.
Right? Man, I used to reach down, false grip this fucking thing, and then just stand right up with it like I was a fucking boss man. Like, and everybody's like, wow. But the truth is, it's because the 85-pound dumbbell ain't no joke. That's why I tell you, man, listen, when I got that job at the WAL and I got fired and they gave me that Cooper Tire job to supplement my income before the finals, which was another 40, right? So I'm like, oh my God, you don't know how bad that 40 is going to be needed right after I grabbed this. And that Supercross deal was a good deal, right? I mean,
right, yeah.
You was getting paid, motherfucker. But you know when you got people be like, he give you 4 months severance. Let me tell you how quick 4 months is. Quick like in fast over. And then you got a month break before you can make another 40, right? I'm like, I ain't got no choice, right? But I'm on the road every weekend. I'm grabbing this 85-pound dumbbell like it's a fucking feather, right? I'm stressed out about not having a job. I'm arm wrestling 5,000 people every weekend. And then we had the hammer, the bumper plate, that fucking dumbbell, and we had a pull-up bar.
Oh, wow.
Right? Which wasn't awesome, but at least I did 50 more pull-ups than I normally would have did on the weekend, right? Yeah. So you add all that up, it was like, dude, that was like to get ready for the summer, starting in January, rocking those 19 Supercrosses. I was the nastiest motherfucker you ever want to meet when it was hot outside. I used to tell motherfuckers all the time, if you got a pair of shorts on, don't say shit to me. You better catch me in a turtleneck, motherfucker, in November and December before you think I am nasty strong around May, June, July, motherfucker. God damn.
Right, because you get committed every Saturday on a high volume of everything, yeah.
And the smaller the Supercross, the less help that was there, the more reps you getting, motherfucker. Because it ain't like the line's always going to be there. You could create the line, simple, one little fake skit, get anybody and their grandmother to do the skit, and then motherfucker, you'll have to do the skit 37 times in a row before you can kind of, and even when you stop doing it, no one wants you to stop.
Yeah. You have to you either engage by the crowd, and if you're in the time where the crowd just keeps going, you either keep going. Yeah.
If you don't end it, it's over.
Yeah. You have to catch that to like see where it's a little dead. Yeah, I've been to those.
Are you pulling tomorrow? You're pulling tomorrow, and you're pulling Saturday. No, tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm pulling tomorrow. Pulling tomorrow at 187s, and hopefully, if they're allowing 209s.
Whoa! No, I remember clearly. The rules state that whatever weight class you qualified in, you must compete in that and only that weight class.
I can't add another one?
No.
All right.
You can't go up or down. You're qualified for one class and one class only. Everybody knows that.
Well, there's a reason I did cut weight a couple weeks ago, right? To be in Virginia, so.
You look like a skeleton. I could beat you with one pinky.
I'm strong there now. Don't get me wrong. No, you're not. Ask Carl Sting and Leon Worley what happened to them the other day.
Oh,
they usually play a podcast in the store, and I don't believe this episode might not be aired in the store.
You're not going to come on this show and talk about Kenny Worley Enterprises, the president and the vice president of that company, and try to tell me that you was whacking them. They couldn't even slow you down. That's what you said. You said I was whacking Carl
I said
and
that?
Kenny Worley.
I said that?
Can you imagine how strong I'm gonna be once my
Well,
stomach?
if I said that, I'm gonna stand on that. So, yes, whack both of them. Whack them.
Woo!
I'll be surprised if either one of them are gonna have a free time to show up tomorrow.
Just know Kenny Worley and Carl Stanley, I gave him a way to get out of this when I said, remember when I whacked you? But he wanted to stay at the fact that he, whacked Kenny Worley and Carl Stanley. Left-handed or both hands?
Oh, they don't want the right, so just the left. No, just the left.
Did I pull? I didn't get to pull you left-handed. Maybe you'd have beat me too, though.
No, man, you're right. You're right. Felt bad. I didn't know what the left.
Hey, let's just be a warning shot right now. Let me just start this warning shot right now.
It's all right. Hold on. I have a way out of it. But Pradeep sent the message saying, "Hey, Travis, somebody stole your phone and posted that #1 in the world goal."
That was good. That was good. I did like that. Some also Tim Talmadge, his wife is a comedian as well.
What did Kayla say?
He said Grandmasters. And you know what I was thinking? That should be the first one I grab. Right? But I think I could just do Masters. I can't be Grandmasters until I'm 50, right?
It's like fairly low, right? 8 Masters 40?
Yeah, Masters is 40. Don't think I ain't got my eyes on that title.
You'll be out there pulling legend class. What was the guy? What was the guy named?
All these new sponsors, they won't read the fine print about the Masters, Grandmasters, all that.
My man found a way to capitalize on that. What was the guy? Haidar? What? Remember the guy?
What did I tell you my goal was?
What?
$2 million. That's the goal.
That's what.
I need, first of all, a banner that says Travis Bagent, new world champion. Now, I got to get that title now. Where is that thing? Where is it accessible at? Even though that Tim is married to a comedian, she's on to something. So I will be grabbing. I figure I'm going to hang out with Simon. After watching you whack Simon, if Simon's got a world championship, I could grab one too, wherever the fuck he's getting his at.
So, oh man, now I lost my thought. You're gonna be?
Can I fire some warning shots to Florida or what?
No, relax. What I want to say, you're gonna have to arm wrestle the guy that beat Cobra. Remember that is versus.
Hey, I don't think you understand. The first time I ever went to the World Championships was in 2000.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there, right, and I'm watching, and I'm imagining this now that I'm 47 years old, and I'm sitting back and thinking about this whole thing. It would be
you were 23.
Yeah. So this is me at 23 years old. I'm at the World Championships in Virginia Beach, and I'm pulling in the 220 class. But when I get there, I watch when people would walk in. And the way the fucking people and all the other world champs would treat the team and then the leaders of the team, right? I'm just monitoring this whole situation because I've got my own superheroes, right? When Robert Redding and Mike Solaris, well, I wouldn't say Mike Solaris as much because he's my age, but still, Mike Solaris was way cooler than me when we were both 22, 23 years old, right?
Okay.
So, but I'm watching Robert Redding and I'm watching Jason Vale and Ron Bass, Jerry Carteret. Everybody's on this team. The team is loaded. We're fucking stacked. Jacob Abbott, all the way down to Craig Touye and Ray Hendricks, but they're pulling the 43s and the 32s, right? And then we got who was our guy? And did we have a guy in the? RJ Mullinaire was there for the 54s and taking on Engen, right? And thinking that we had a chance, right? RJ had just kind of equaled and got the best of Craig, which we thought was almost impossible, and he caused a big little turmoil down in there, right? So this, to me, is front page news, right? I'm in everybody's business at 22, 23 years old, right? Trying to figure out when I'm gonna win the world title, right? So I see these motherfuckers walk in, right? I see not Gillimanov. I see Fetan Gashevsky. And Gillimanov was with him, but he wasn't he was just like me back then too. He was young. But Fetan Gashevsky walks in and everybody like starts acting stupid. Jan Germanis walks in, everybody's like, oh, that's the new John Brzenk, right? And then, man, when Ingen Terzi, Hadar, whatever the hell his name is, and Niazi Kurt walked in that place, yo. I'm telling you right now, it was like royalty rolled in the joint, right? I mean, and them two was gonna win easy, and this dude in the middle was gonna be Cobra. And then I'm gonna tell you who. It was like being at the movies and watching all these actors come through the red, right? And you know who the biggest actor / celebrity there in the whole fucking place? Dude, there's 1,300 athletes, dude. It's crazy. The coolest dude, the baddest motherfucker at the whole place is who?
Don't tell me it's you.
No, not even close, dude. It was Cobra Rhodes.
Was it Cobra? Okay.
Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. And here's why. Because every one of those foreigners that were the celebrities, they acted giddy when Cobra walked in. And what did Cobra do? He manhandled everybody, bro. It was so easy.
Just killing them.
So easy. Oh my God.
That's
so
awesome.
Easy. Oh man, it was awesome. So yeah, I don't even know how we got off on that tangent.
Well, I just mentioned your Haidar, how you have to arm wrestle him. So
yeah, so don't get me wrong. Haidar was a dude. He was there to beat Cobra, man, and he was awesome. He was awesome. I told Cobra when they got the rematch, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You couldn't beat that motherfucker like 2 months after that tournament for the rest of your life. But man, Cobra sure did beat him that day.
All right. Hey, $5 super chat. Who is the smelliest arm wrestler?
You know what? I did catch a few whiffs at that in Turkey the other day where I was like, man, there's some funky ass motherfuckers in here, man. But I wouldn't be able to tell you what country they're from.
Gotcha. I would say we can always mention Devon because he has his moments with his hoodie or whatever.
Yeah, Devon's a filth ball.
If we're talking about good smells, we can reminisce a couple of weekends ago when you're all drunk behind me. You came on my shoulder. Man, I don't even wear cologne, but you do smell good.
Yeah, you took a bath in that shit, man. There's still people talking about it. They're like, yo, you ain't got that motherfucker with all that cologne with you tonight, do you? I'm like, nah. Man, so we had to leave the windows open in this motherfucker when he left. What the fuck is wrong with him? I'm like, dude, he grew up in Russia, man. He just learning about this shit.
got the first bottle of cologne.
Yeah, listen, you need to go tap, and then you get on like that.
Oh no,
you're crazy.
You crazy. No, you're crazy. You have to go. Go to the fragrance group. They're like, hey, how do you apply Creed Aventus? I read John Toop's comments. You need to list 6 sprays. 3 on the body, 3 on the shirt. I'm like, my man Toops knows what's up.
Nah, man. You need to make sure motherfucker be like they smell something bad, but then they check you and they're like, oh, you smell good. That's as hard as you can go, bro. Yeah.
No. I need to leave borderline awkward impression.
No doubt. Well, you did it.
All right. Illinois arm fights, $5 super chat. I'll see you guys May 4th. Big Bano gonna smack Travis.
I know, dude. I think he ended up getting 3rd in the Nationals.
Okay. Who took 2nd?
But Brian told me he thought he was gonna win. But so it does help me a little bit that he got 3rd.
Right.
I
Or
mean, not that I couldn't
not
get
going to help
third
you if you're
too.
going to beat you. You got beat by the third place guy.
Well, yeah, but that's okay though. I'm just getting back, man. I told you it's all good. I got to be able to take a couple ass whippings in this comeback trail.
We shall allow you some. I got you. All right, all right, all right.
But I don't know if I'll lose to this guy. I don't know. We'll see. I did have pulled him before because we were at practice, but uh, as soon as I grabbed him, he made a fatal mistake and he was reaching. He was trying to get some control, but I had the fist in full effect. So the only bad part about that is he still took this match like, oh yeah, the motherfucker ain't gonna do it again. So at least he's confident about that. But you know what I've learned over the years, Artem? The taller and bigger the guy is, the more comfortable I am at having my elbow all the way at the front of the pad and my hands straight up in the air. It's when you make me come down that I don't get comfortable. So what I learned is if you're bigger than me and I get to go to the front and you still got to go to the middle because you're too fucking long and gangly and unorthodox and built funny, then you're fucked.
They're fucked if they're soft enough to also like lower down. Like I feel like people. I mean, Brandon is a perfect example of it. With the long ass forearm, he'll just keep covering that knuckle. You know what I mean? So it's like it
But
creates
yeah, but
situations.
also too, if I get that strap on and get my fist the way it is, please listen, triple tap, homie. The more you open your hand, the more my fist digs in to that fucking meter. You can't do nothing with it. And listen, I don't know what it is about these fucking stem cells, but God, I feel like a beast.
Yeah. When do you have them done?
I don't know. I'm doing it myself every day.
No,
Every
but the
other
actual stem
day.
cells. The actual stem cells.
I've just self-prescribed these fucking stem cells. I found some old medicine in my closet. I just put a sticker on it that says stem cell.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
And
Well,
now I'm killing them every 3 days. I'm killing them. I feel amazing.
man, but yeah, because I just talked to a couple people. Do you find out the longer you wait, the so like 2-3 months mark where people do get the most out of the stem cells. Interesting enough. So
Oh, well, maybe I'm at that place where I was when he gave me the one. He gave me one shot right here.
why there?
Because I told you I was all inflamed and shit. And every time I would like try to lift something, I would be like, damn, I ain't never lifting nothing with my left arm again. It just was fire. But I feel like, and I'm telling you, I'm overworking this motherfucker. One thing I'm scared of is getting some sort of nagging inflammation pain because I know that I'm soft as shit. But man, I'm I'm probably gonna kill everybody, bro.
Okay, speaking of killing everybody, can you tell me when you're flying out tonight? What time is your flight
I
to?
leave. My Scott said he'd pick me up at 7:15. My flight leaves at 5:03. So
You're getting to Orlando?
to Orlando, yeah.
All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. I called Paul and James today.
And I heard Chance Charles talking shit. And we got a $10,000 bet.
Oh yeah. All right. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about that?
$10,000 bet. I mean, listen, it's on. As far as I'm concerned, it's happening.
All right. Well, Chance, if you can come up with 5 grand on your end, we got 5 grand here.
No. 10 grand each.
10 grand. All right. So we get 20
Well,
total.
we'll do it for five. We'll do it for five, but I like the 10 grand each. I mean, get somebody down there with some money, man.
I got you. I got you. We'll see if we can make it happen. The word is out there.
Let's go. Let's go. Friday, September 14th at weigh-ins for the 15th event.
20th.
19th then. Whatever the Friday is before the Saturday.
Yeah, so the 21st, then they're going to be on the 20th. Yes.
Perfect. September 20th.
A good question, I guess, because we are gonna probably end in like 10 minutes. I gotta run. Honey, 10 minutes. Can you wait 10 minutes?
Yo, what's up, playa? My God, you look fantastic.
You.
What is going on around there? Are you on stem cells too?
No. I was just.
Oh, okay. I'm killing them
She's
right
natural.
now.
She's all natural. Natural born killer. That's your nickname. All right, 10 minutes. Honey.
Uh,
It's,
fine.
you want to live by 1:30? I got plenty. I'll be cussing me out.
He just looked at her watch.
We're not making it. I know we have to live with 1:30. Man,
Are you weighing
yeah.
in tonight? When are you weighing in?
No, I'm light, so I'm just gonna go there tomorrow. So that it's like
What's your
40.
biggest competition?
I think right hand there's a guy Zaza, like that everybody's supposed to be saying gonna kill everybody. He's from up there, like New York area, Georgian dude.
I think he comes over here to those tournaments with Paul Lynn and him.
Right. So I never pulled him, and he looks good. So I'm excited. And left, I think I'm just gonna kill everybody. I mean, I always
Zaza's not a lefty.
no, is he gonna qualify? It seems like Mike Grimaldi did, and I'm always scared of Mike Grimaldi and his hand. I've never arm wrestled him for some reason. We never like he just gets taken out before if we even if in the same weight class. I always kind of consider him, but
Gotta be careful with Mike Grimaldi. Mike's got heart.
I did try to talk trash, and Jeremy Fraley replied, and he said that he's not coming. So I'm like, okay. So I think, yeah, the only one I'm concerned is probably is left is Grimaldi and right is Zaza. But and if they allow me with 209s, but I don't know the rules. But I 209s I don't know too because Andre's not going.
The rules were clear.
I pulled the guy Levon probably. Hey, so good question. Since I get pulled
I mean, if that wasn't so, you wouldn't have had to make the 187s at my place. You'd have just pulled the 209s and then pulled the 187s tomorrow.
Unless all of a sudden I'm a dumbass. But question. Artem, you pulled Talbot left recently? Who wins? Nah, haven't arm in years, man. It's a crazy question. That's crazy.
I wonder what's up with Talbot. I wonder if he
hey, so before
Paul Talbot feel for field after whacking you, or was that just a stepping stone for what's next for him?
Right. So yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, where we're gonna see him next. That'll be exciting. So to wrap it up, what's your thoughts on Alijan? We're gonna get to finish it last time.
I mean, listen, this might be the man, dude. I mean, we still have to get Levon into the left-hand category and see if it's an absolute no-brainer that him and Dennis are in fact the top two guys. Because that could move that thing down. Because I tell you, man, that right-handed class, I don't see any holes in that right-hand group of 10. Holy camole. The fact that Vitaly is 10th, holy camole. But I look at the left-hand category and I'm like, yo, I'm sneaking in there at 4 or 5. If they just if they're not careful, I'll be up in that motherfucking top 3 in a hot second. But then I think about the two guys that are missing, and then which I think Dennis and Levon probably could put a stamp on that left-handed category as well. So, that thing could get muddy too. But man, that right-handed thing is murky. Murky.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. So yeah, but I am happy that even left-handed, what's going on right now, there's a nice, interesting path for Alijan, right? He's now like got himself to 4th. So now he can clearly pull either Kurdecha for the 3, Vitaly for the 2nd, or go for Artem for the number 1.
Yeah, I think that it's best for him for Ingen to allow the chain of command to have Alijan taking on 242 guys, 230 guys, whatever that class is. What is the class?
He 115 probably. Well, he's 1 of 5, really. He's not that big, is he? He's like
I know, but I'm just
230.
thinking. I think we have in that
So
in
as
that
far as
East
East
versus
versus
West.
West, he technically should be in 231, I think.
231. He is that champ, I would assume, right? He's that champ. So you got to assume that he's dominant there. So you could just let that thing work itself out where whoever the 231 number one contender is, you let him take on Aljon. But I don't think Aljon has to work his way up. You can go ahead and splash him up there. I think he said that we already know who it is. So that means it's all pointed to him pulling his countrymen, which I'm sure has its, it's got some political, it's probably got to be talked about.
Well, not only that, like they're like trading partners borderline, you know what I mean? Like they're like
right. But I think we all want to see it, right? What we don't want to see, if Aljon loses, it'd be awesome for him to lose to the champ and not lose to somebody who's not the champ. You know what I mean? Just because of how splashy it would be if he was the champ.
mm-hmm.
Which is so funny too, because we can't even see him in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so the whole 231 thing, like, yeah, we can't even give him like a lighter. We need to see some struggle first to even see if he can.
We saw him in a war and win, but then you see three outings where it's like, wow, wow, wow. Like he's supposed to, the guys that he had that war with are supposed to lose to the three guys that he just fucked up. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it almost gets easier for him. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's awesome. He looks awesome. And that's just thinking about that. Like, is there a chance that I could arm wrestle this guy and have no chance? Like, that is fucking amazing.
Right, yeah, because like once he ties you up, like you don't want to be sitting in there.
Oh, under no circumstance, you have no chance.
Yeah.
No chance. Yeah. And it looks like you have no chance of fucking compromising it either. Like, motherfucker, you got no chance if you in there and no chance to get him out of it. I felt like Varesh, and it's fucking freaky. And he's little. Aljon's way bigger than him. You know what I mean? But that same looking thing where it's like this motherfucker's arm is like longer than you think.
Right. Just keeps coming at you.
Because I thought Ermis looked awesome too. Like, motherfucker stood up out of the strap, like giving that fucking look. And I'm like, oh, that motherfucker's swole. Nothing.
All right, guys, before I wrap it up, let's do the Dennis question. Travis, do you think Dennis can return to his prime? He should need that to beat Hermes.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't know that answer. I don't know. Like, I didn't know that. I knew that there was a difference, but when they showed the clips of him and Devin that pulled the last time and him and Devin that pulled 4 years ago or however long that was, there was a significant difference in the way this motherfucker looks. So the problem is that look he had was pretty fucking freaky. He may never get there again. You know what I mean? And he may have been so strong then, he doesn't need to get there. Is there a place? But then you look at Levon and you're like, holy shit.
I got you. Well, thank you for your answer, sir. Let's
all right, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow at the thing, and we'll kill them.